Alright, so we have Rex AccuSeason downloaded. Now let's check it out and see what it does. Now before I get into this review tutorial, I just want to let you know that Rex AccuSeason isn't going to put in the weather textures. What it's going to do is it's going to change the dynamic of the trees and the scenery. Not necessarily so much the ground as much as it does the trees. So if you're expecting this to change the way the snow is, well, if there's no snow in your simulator, it's not going to put snow there. So just to get that out of the way, I totally misled myself into believing that it would do that, and it doesn't. It also does is it puts the season textures in, minus the snow, which I don't know. You think it would put those in, but it doesn't, and that's okay. That's cool. Anyway, that being said, let's take a look at like fall. What you can do is you can click on a subject, like bonfire in this instance, and you can see how vibrant the trees are. And you can see, okay, this is what it's kind of going to look like in fall. Don't pay attention to the snow because it's not going to put the snow there unless you're in live weather and there's actual snow there. So like we could choose this one, but there's really no color in that. There's cabin breeze, and that's pretty cool. That's got a lot of different colors in it. I like that. Probably going to use that one for the example here. There's several different options. I mean, you get, I believe, almost 4 options per different season. You get to choose the colors here, and then you can select them from these other ones. And some of these are the same, which is kind of confusing. I kind of like that too, though. Then there's country road. That's kind of neat. I like that. It's pretty cool too. So let's go ahead. Let's do the cabin breeze one. We're going to apply this to our sim. Now we're not going to have the sim running, because if I do, then it's not going to work. So we're going to click apply to sim. And then these options are going to come up. You can choose between cool colors, neutral colors, warm colors. I'm going to do warm colors. You can also choose your tree height if you want them short, if you want them tall, or just the default. Then you can do the deciduous tree canopy, irregular or round. Not messed with that. Not really messed with anything. This is actually first time for me seeing it too. So I'm just going to go ahead and install that. So what we should see is some color in our trees. Now we're going to start our flight simulator. And this is going to take a little bit of time, so I will cut away and then restart the video once the sim loads, because I know it's kind of boring watching the little bar go across the screen. So let's let it do its thing, and I shall return. Alright, so we are in our little cub, and we're going to check out what the foliage looks like for autumn. We're at KORD in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. And pretty soon we'll be seeing the skyline. Ah, there it is. And if you look down below, you can see the trees have got some color to them. It looks nice. Very nice. I like that. Some of them have just a hint of color. Some of them are a little bit more vibrant. Beautiful. So if you wanted to change the way the foliage looks for the season, you would have to quit your sim and then rechange it in Rex weather. So we've done this. Now let's see what it looks like in the winter time. So let's see if there's a difference. Keep in mind, this is not going to put snow on the ground. So if you don't have live weather with snow on the ground, or you don't have the preset with snow on the ground, it's not going to put it there. So keep that in mind. I totally thought that's what it did, and I was totally wrong. That was my bad. Nothing on Rex. Nothing on Rex at all. So let's go ahead and make this winter. We're in the winter season. Again, I can't stress enough, this is not going to put snow on the ground. This only changes the season and the foliage. Let's take a look at what the trees look like now. And I know I'm kind of rough on the cub here, but this is just for Rex simulation. As far as frame rates go, I haven't really noticed too much of a hit. You can definitely see where the trees have kind of almost deadened. They don't have that nice color hue as they did when they were in the autumn. So yeah, that works out exactly the way it should, I think. I'm not too awfully far away from O'Hare, and I would say that's pretty accurate. And yeah, that's very accurate the way the trees look right now. This has just been... Our foliage this year has not been very pretty. It's looked pretty much like this even through autumn. Let's go ahead and let's see what it looks like in summertime. We're going to do that right now. So here we are. We're in summer. I expect everything to look green. Nice, dark, vibrant greens. So let's check it out. Hey, at least I haven't crashed yet. Close though. Oh, shit. That would not have been good. Hi there, buddy. Oh, yeah. This looks really good. The trees are nice and green. There's definitely a difference between this and autumn for sure. Looks good. Looks real good. And yeah, they are really green. So, you know, here's my thoughts with the program. I think it does a really good job of what it's supposed to do. I don't really find it to be like a necessary program that you need when you're flying. I mean, it is kind of cool in the autumn to have, you know, nice colored trees and stuff, but it's... I don't know. I would say that $25 is a fairly reasonable price for it. I can't argue the price point. It does do what it says. It is, the frame rates, I believe, are pretty good. I mean, can't really say that it's been horrible on frames for me. If you're looking for seasons, this is definitely your software, but if you're looking for more than just seasons, this probably is not what you want. You're probably going to want to get maybe like Weather Force 2020. That would be a good option. You could, I mean, obviously you could incorporate that in with this too. I can see its pluses, but I mean, really, unless you're that hooked on having the seasons, I would say, you know, it's just not a necessary program. If you're if you're if you're hooked on the seasons, I should have turned off AI or air traffic rather. That's all right. It gives me more time flying. I don't mind. Anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean,
Tower Cup Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra frequency change.
on a scale of 1 to 10, if you like the seasons, I'm going to give it a 9. If you're looking to buy a program to help enhance your flying and you don't care about seasons, I'm going to give it a 3 because it's just not a necessary program in my opinion. Would I buy it again? Probably not. That's just my opinion. I mean, it really does do what it says it does. I can't knock it for that. I just thought maybe it'd be a little bit more, but it isn't, and that's cool. So anyway, that aside, I really appreciate you watching the video. Appreciate all of you folks that have subscribed. I'm at 1,000 subscribers, and I never thought in a million years I would get that many, so that's pretty darn cool for me. I thought maybe I'd get 100, but wow, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I love all the comments. I do read every single one of them. I may not like every single one of them, but that's alright. That's what YouTube is about. It's an opinion, and if I can't help you with something, it seems like I've got a pretty good community built up. There's always someone out there willing to help out someone, because, you know, unfortunately I can't cover every single thing, because when I do like a tip and trick or how to fix this or that, basically that's because I've run into that issue personally, and then, you know, I figured out the workaround for it. Anyway, again folks, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, this is Flight Sim Productions. Keep your head in the clouds.